We've been on a massive slide lately, losing 6 of our last 8 games, dropping us down to the 6th seed, when previously we were potentially looking at the number 1 seed in a bye week. Now, we're just hoping to make the playoffs. Of course, the Raiders, if they win, they could tie us at 8-6 on the season with 3 games left. We have to play Miami yet again, and then the Cincinnati Bengals, who we all know have a pretty good offense as well. Biggest problems with us lately is the quarterback game. We've been throwing too many incompletions, but I do think a lot of that is the fact that our starting wide receiver, Jalen Polk, has been injured, and our offense has been slower than ever, and with that means the pass rush has longer to get to us, and they have pressured us and even brought us down many a times. Of course, Onwenu is injured. That's not going to help things going forward. And really, things are just in a bad spot right now. We didn't lose by much to Miami. If we played a safer game, if we, relied on that run game a little bit more than we did, especially in the last 2 games, really, maybe we're winning these last 2 games. Maybe we're not worried about the playoffs. Maybe we're back in that conversation even to maybe still get the first round bye if the Ravens started to lose. But as of right now, none of those things are true, and we're headed on to Week 16 with still quite a bit of uncertainty. See if we have any breakouts, which I didn't expect to. We have a team meeting. I'm sure that's only going to be bad. Stevenson's still up there for yards, but, it's starting to fall apart a little bit. Last game, under 10 carries, under 40 yards. It's just not good. Of course, we gave up the player of the week to Wallace, who's a rookie, mind you. Anthony Richardson had a pretty good game. Al-Shaair had a pretty good game, and then Warner had a pretty good game. Both the same games, actually, in fairness. But yeah, the turnovers, they've been a huge crutch to us losing these games. And ultimately, we've got to just play safer. We've got to play better. Going to take a look at that Dolphins team, see if there's any injuries. We already looked at their roster recently enough. It's still Aaron Brewer. We don't need to look at them again. But in case you are new to the series, might as well take a look at the roster of our own at the very minimum. Of course, the starting wide receivers are right now Baker, Virgil, and Douglas. Harper maybe even gets a chance with Douglas going to 2 and then Harper at 3, because Virgil, even though he doesn't have the drops open pass trait, dropped multiple wide open, no reason to drop it passes. And, I was thinking, he probably has the drops open pass trait. And then we came in here and I was like, no, he doesn't. He just sucks. I don't know what's going on. I mean, there was some pretty nice preseason plays and, he actually made some good plays, but then he just had those drops that just, where do you go from there, But the rest of the offense, obviously, you have an amazing running back. You have an amazing tight end. You have a pretty damn good quarterback. We're in a bit of a slump right now. The offensive line hasn't been playing super well. And, of course, with Onwenu injured, it's only going to get worse. Defensively, we're going to change up something because we gave up way too many points. I think we're lacking that speed at the linebacker position. 85 speed is okay, but Beasley with his 88, I believe, 87, 88, but more importantly, 11 better change of direction compared to Bentley. If we user him, he's going to be a problem over the middle of the field, and I think it's going to take away a lot of that, which is really where our defense struggles the most. The rest of the defense is as follows. Our defensive tackles are finally healthy, and, well, let's just hope that we can stay healthy and get back in the win column. Before we do the strategy, let's take a look at this team meeting, which, of course, is ironically enough also another strategy, which is probably going to be talking about the upcoming opponent, which, their defense was really the big reason why we lost. They only put up 19 points on offense, but we could only put up 13. I don't know if I would say they even have the edge at quarterback. I just think we need to stop turning the ball over. Throw more touchdowns than their quarterback, have a better QB rating. I think we'll throw less picks. I think we're going to force Tua into some bad decisions, and we're, for the first time in a while, going to limit our turnovers. That's what we're going to do. That's at least the plan. We're going to be trying to run the ball a lot, which should help the QBR a little bit, as obviously we're going to be, taking that risk element out. Hopefully, this is a team that we should be able to run the ball on decently well. So we're going to be looking to stop the short game, I think. Not only is, I can't say that because they have two really fast receivers. I just don't want to go deep pass, because then the run game opens up. I don't know. Of course, their run defense is their weak part. Everything else is pretty damn good. So that is going to be our focus. And I think I agree with these focus players, right? Actually, just put Trent Beasley in there. I think McKenzie's already really good. And the final order of business is, ironically enough, McKenzie again. His man and zone are really equal, and man-to-man seems really good. So Going to keep going man-to-man upgrades, which gives you 2 to man coverage, nothing to zone, but I mean, look at how good he's getting. He's starting to become scary good. And here we go. I can't tell if we cooked with the uniforms or not. Trying to go a little different, and I think the socks look a little out of place, but everything else looks pretty good. And then, of course, they're wearing their alternates as well, practicing basically the same type of stuff. Obviously, the big thing with this team this week, like we said, we got to limit the turnovers. The turnovers are really the big difference in winning and losing these games. A lot of the times, 1 or 2 possessions for the most part have been our losses. And, we're throwing 2 to 3 picks plus per game. So that's, directly a cause and effect. Obviously, want to run the ball better. Inside running is, even the focus for this game. And we got to just make sure, the big thing is to stick with it. Even if it's not working out so well, we can't go a whole quarter without running the ball because, one drive they decide to go real hard on, defending the run. It's like we got to get back to it right away as much as possible. Even if it's a 1st and 10 run and, we only gain 2 yards, run it again. See if it's there, Otherwise, we're just going to keep running away from our problems and never solve them. Let's take a look at 2 of the Dolphins. Just climbing up that division standing as we're falling down. And they're 2 games ahead of us now, technically 2.5 if you consider the fact that they have that tiebreaker. But the tiebreaker could be gone if we win this game right now. And who knows, maybe we can still steal the division back. And also this stadium with all of these bars, it looks like the Golden Gate Bridge is on us, and it's not even the right freaking state. As they're going to have a lot of motions, and we're going to stop it pretty well. Good job, a loss of 1. Beasley, the rookie, in there for the first try, stops him dead. We kind of left that running back wide open. I got to say, this shadow effect's kind of messing with me just a little bit. A little motion over. Got to be careful. And we're covering up the field perfectly on Tyreek, and nobody's on the sideline. Why are we napping? There's no way it's our job. There's no way we had a linebacker playing a deep blue there. Somebody didn't get back enough. I don't want to skip too far because I want to see our play. Yeah, I think it was McKenzie. McKenzie must have just he picks up that guy, which I guess, yeah, it had to be him. I think what happens is Jabril is so far over that McKenzie thinks he has the help there. Which, we carried freaking Tyreek all the way up the field with Beasley. Look at the speed. I know he started to pull away a little bit, but still. As much as that play sucks to give up, honestly, if we didn't cover that far up the field, Tyreek probably gets thrown to because there's nobody in behind there, but we're on him enough that the QB can't really tell, Just looking at the field, that looks covered, right? But if we're not on him, he's behind the defense. That's a touchdown. So honestly, glad and pretty lucky that it's not a score on that freaking play there. And we're not going to get over there. We should be able to get up there, though. Nice teamwork. Only a gain of 2. So, they're behind the sticks on 3rd and 6. Beasley on the QB spy, but really we're just going to be running around the middle of the field here, which is, oh, no. Who's covering who? We're just going to cover it. We did such a good job to recover on that, and we don't finish. Oh, we do finish it. To the 11. Actually, really glad he broke that tackle. It's going to be a little bit harder for them to score now because that first down's what? Directly, basically, on the touchdown line. If he stops too early, 3-yard line's a little easier to obtain. Is he going to switch back over? He is not. I thought that was a run for sure, and we can't catch him. Touchdown, Dolphins. Man, these motion plays, it's killing us. It's absolutely killing us. It's like anytime we need a linebacker to cover, we just need to switch Beasley out there because he's at least fast enough to cover pretty much everyone. Oh, we try to dart in between that block. Not really great, but to the 24-yard line, it could be worse. As you can see, Drake May coming out onto the field. I worry about these picks. 32 touchdowns is great, but the picks are starting to hey, Jameis, how are you? I didn't know you were here. How's the kids, Jameis? Even though I don't know if he has any kids, but either way, running to the left side, and absolutely blown up is our left guard for a loss of 1. I thought it was going to be more than that, to be fair. And don't get me wrong, I do get it. We're technically running away from the tight end blocker there, but I think I like the lineup a little bit. And we get blocked up by our own guy and gain nothing. 3rd and 11. And, of course, now, obviously, they're going to give us all the looks in the world on the run. I don't know if I really like this. Whatever. And we're in trouble. Running back doesn't pick up the block. That is going to be a punt. I'm not really sure where our running back's going, but see you later, I guess. I didn't give up on the run this time. You know, we ran it 2 times in a row, lost a yard, and gained nothing in the second play. Get over there. Good tackle, but that's still a first down to Waddle. The 2 running backs in the backfield again, which is always a real troublesome one. And there is nobody on their rookie, and that'll be a touchdown for Miami again. Jonathan Jones playing a little too hard and then bites on. I don't know why he does. Like, I don't know why he didn't just swivel back. Instead, he hard cuts back. All right. Looking at the way they're lined up, I mean, just basing off of last drive, it's, you know, we're going to try to take off. Can't. Sweet. Lost it 2. But yeah, based on last drive, the way they lined up there, they stopped the run last time. So obviously I'm going to use that information and say, okay, the run is not open on this play. His defense is back to its other ways. And I forgot I changed the passing to revamped. It was a bad release by us, but it works. Also, everyone that told me for the CFB that gold is bad, there's no way that's right. Because then why would there be red? And we get completely locked up. There's no way I'm hurrying up to the line. I don't care. We're going to hurry up to the line and run it. And there's no way he doesn't get it. There's no way that Ramondre doesn't get that. Turnover on downs. That's insane. The left tackle just completely gives up. I get they kind of double-teamed inside, and Chubb gets in there, and it's a turnover and downs. That's frustrating. I genuinely can't believe this is our life now as the run game. Where is the left tackle genuinely going? Where are you going? This offensive line, it has been a massive, massive part of the reason why we've struggled as well. Are we going to cover that? I mean, there's nobody on Tyreek either. They're just killing us. Man coverage is getting darted. Freaking zone is getting beat over top. Trying to get in there with Gamble. Can't. We at least set the edge. Good teamwork. A loss of 1. I mean, it's the first quarter and we're down 4. I mean, the game's almost over already, and it's the first quarter. If you base it on the fact that we scored only 13 points last time, Beasley trying to get over there. Somebody's got to step up. Beasley. What? What does that even mean? Apparently Gronk's back. In what world is this not a tackle? Guys goated? We're going to run commit here, and we have no choice. Going to use our McKenzie just to protect whatever pass play might come from it. And it's a 2-minute warning, not 2-minute warning. Second quarter already. Down 14. And we got the ball first, didn't we? Still run committing. This, I mean, even an easier decision now that there's only one receiver out. Oh my God, almost went offside. Come on. That's some run commit you got there, guys. 0 push up front. And we allowed him to bounce a dive play. Pretty sure it was a dive play. I couldn't really, maybe it was even a draw, which is even worse. To the outside on a run commit up middle. That's insane. And, of course, they get a couple yards, but it's still decent defense. Being more aggressive on defense, at least, which is somewhat slowing them down. Doesn't help when they start with field position, you know, inside the 50-yard line. Trying to go for the pick. Couldn't get it. Good tackle, 35. If we can hold them to a non-touchdown drive, that's progress. I think this is where you go crazy with the blitz. And he gets the throw off last second. Touchdown. 21 zip. Miami is ridiculous with how much talent they have on offense. The outside, and we're going to get a holding call. Stevenson's going to do everything he can with no help. And it's coming back anyways. All right, Virgil, let's see what you got. They're playing way off, so it's probably zone coverage. I'm just going to take what I got right away. Ramondre gains 6. I can't trust that, you know, the other guy's going to get open. I'm just going to take what is right in front of me. I mean, get some yards. Try to get back into this drive. I'm overthinking it. Overthinking it hard, man. See, I say I'm overthinking it hard, but the main read, I should have taken the deep in. I was main reading the tight end, which I could hit, but I mean, that is actually pretty good coverage. If right before I'm throwing this, it was that Jalen Phillips decides to go after the tight end, that's picked off. You know? So I should have taken that deep in, though. And I really don't want to run a screen here. Screen play here, just trusting the blocker so much. Do we actually trust the out route instead? Let's trust the out. Please. You've got to be kidding me, Javon. You've got to be kidding me. Where is he going? It's like the easiest completion in the world, and he goes out of bounds under his own accord. Just wait for the ball. Just wait for the ball. Where are you going? He had 0 feet in. Yeah, close call. Just slightly off. That is unbelievable. 2nd and 10. Tua's in the zone. Got to force Tua into a mistake. Nobody's on the running back over there. Nobody's on him either. Waddle, first down. Nobody's covering anyone. My favorite thing to do. You would think that it is. Defensively, it's our favorite. And there's a fumble. Please. Tavai! Stay in bounds. Nobody blocks him. Where is our cornerback going? What a play by Jelani. Finally something positive. What a hit. Tyreek died. Oh my God. I still don't know where the DB went. He could have blocked us and we might have had a touchdown. What a hit. You're pretty far up here. Let's see what we got. We played it really safe. Baker gets smoked. Double teaming this DT because we can't even get past this guy. Like ever. Wow, some blocking. Ramondre killing a guy. Give him a little momentum and he'll go back to his normal self to the 6. I mean, this should be a pretty good run play, even if they blitz. Well, not if the... Oh, please, Ramondre. Please. We just lost 8 yards on an inside handoff. Well, I said it should be a good play even if they blitz. If, you know, the wide receiver blocks for more than 0.5 seconds. Which he unfortunately could not. Going to go to Ramondre. He's going to get most of it back to the 5. We need this to be a touchdown drive. Let's be real. Can't believe the clock... Well, the clock didn't go to the 2 minute. It actually went under the 2 minute, which I don't even know how that's possible, but sure. Stick, I mean, we might be slightly out of range on this. They got nobody defending the run, but they've got blitzers potentially. Ramondre. Do you get, I wouldn't say even greedy, but do you get aggressive here from the 1? I feel like you do. I also don't feel like I trust the run. Oh my God, he got pressed that hard that he fell down. I get it is Chubb. Bradley Chubb is unbelievable, dude. Apparently he's the GOAT. He's made 2 unbelievable plays this game. I can't believe he got pressed that hard that he like dies. I thought he was going to recover better than that, and I was going to throw the quick out. And he just never did. He just kept stumbling. Oh my God, Jelani, what a play, but you need to pick that. I don't care. We sucked too much for you not to. Oh, Lord. We have played really badly, and it's nothing we could have done. Honestly, our team is just being completely outplayed. At least Beasley's doing something. I'm not wasting the time out here. It's 3rd and 6. I mean, they could easily convert this. I would prefer them to just, you know, not try to make this happen. And if I call timeout, I think they will try to. Oh, there you go! Gonzalez, please. We gotta score on the return. Had a spin. There was nowhere else to go. What a fight, though, to the 6. Backpedaling towards the end zone. All right, the defense is... They're at least doing something. The defense is... It's happening. Oh, please, Faulkner. Ah, there's someone on him now, of course. I was about to throw it. Can't get it off. Yeah, I mean, they should just bring the blitz all game because we're struggling to get open and the blockers suck. Please. Can't believe we're this bad all of a sudden. This is ridiculous. Drake May, thank God. Wow, that's a late hit. Sweet. Finally, on the board with a touchdown. From the 30-yard line, let's see if we can make something crazy happen again. Beasley roaming the field hard. Oh, what a throw. Didn't you think Tua had that throw power in him? We came over late because obviously we're covering the running back and the inside a little bit. And he throws it away. I don't know how that's not grounding. I don't want to press because I'm worried, but at the same time, it's like the only way to make a play. Oh, Gonzalez, you're in the zone, man. I'm pretty sure he has a man-to-man like ability. I'm not saying you should just automatically play perfect defense when you're in that, but like you probably should. It's pretty rare to be in the zone ever. Quick short. Good tackle, though, in fairness. It's going to force a decision on this, with this timeout. Apparently, when you get up the field in record time, it doesn't really matter. How is that a press? Please. Good D. 38-yard line still. I think this is where you get really aggressive. Like, this is dangerously aggressive, but I think you do it. Almost went offside. And it works! Gamble! How ironic, the gamble pays off. They're going for a field goal? Okay. Do we not have return? Field goal block return, there you go. There's no way he can hit this. It's 61, isn't it? And it's slightly off. Yeah, I mean, they gave us some time here to maybe get a field goal. I'm not really sure what the decision is there. Also, I don't know what that decision is either. Flood drive isn't too bad because you could, in theory, get that 10 you need. Let's see what we got. That's a good throw. Good hold. 1 second. We'll at least have a chance at a field goal here. 53-yarder. Come on. We can hit this. I think that's good. It's a pretty good kick. All right. I mean, a little bit of a turnaround. 10-21. Definitely better than 21-0. Defense is really just, it's trying. It's trying to force fumble with a recovery. And then a pick. Almost 6. Both of them really nice returns. We need a little bit more of that probably to get back into this, but at least we didn't just roll over completely. Jets versus the Browns. The Jets, I mean, it's over for them, right? The season's over. 8-9 is not making the playoffs. And if it is, hey, hopefully it's us. So we're on par for it. Let's take a look at the rest of the league. Maybe the Bills, now the Jaguars and the Bengals. Maybe get an idea how the Bengals play. I mean, it's halftime 24-13 against a team that beat the hell out of us. So this is going to be fun next game. Then who else do we have? Are we going to see the Bills? We do see the Bills against the Saints, who we struggled against. They're cooking them up, 14-3. This feels great. I mean, this is making me feel really good about us. Obviously, we just look great. Let's take a look at the highlights. Drake May reading the field, no one open. Playing too conservatively on defense, and we roll it in for the touchdown. Of course, look at how much, I mean, that's just the cleanest pocket of all time. Massive touchdown down the sideline. Run game really hasn't worked for us, but I'm still going to stick with it, I think. And then we said to defend the deep ball. I think they're killing us through the middle part of the field, though, a little more. Oh, we do get the ball at half. Okay. Maybe we're not too screwed after all. Probably not a good sign that I thought we got the ball first because they scored so quickly on offense that, you know, they didn't really feel like they had a drive on offense. Try to bounce it, and we get killed. Thank God he didn't fumble. It could be that, or it could also just me like having like a hemorrhage in the brain or something. Of course, receiving stats this season is more competition. Christian McCaffrey at 550. We're at 431. Even though they got some big bodies in there, we're still going to try to run this ball. As Ramondre does bounce it for about 6. We got some players coming up. See if we get a quick throw to Stevenson even. It's not going to be. Tight end's not really running the greatest route, but it's a good throw, great catch. Broken tackles, not really much there, but to the 39-yard line, first down. I do love this formation because like you can audible to so many different things. But we're going to keep the inside zone, which we actually get some blocks on. Nice bounce, gains about 8. I mean, Ramondre still got it. It's just the blocks have sucked. Teams have just gone after us more lately because we're struggling. And we're going to go straight in for that first down. Nothing's been guaranteed lately, so if there's a guarantee at a first down, I'm taking it. Could have maybe got more by sticking it to the outside, but nope, I'm happy. Quick throw to Faulkner. Gaining about 6, 7. Once again, we just need scoring drives. I don't care how we do it. They've got a weak box, so let's get in here. Let's get after it as Ramondre's running free. Nice fight to the 23-yard line. Let's get a celebration in there. All right, they got a lot of bodies, but so do we. And for good reason. Juke move! Ramondre down to the 2. There you go. Much better drive here. Second half is a hell of a drive. He's in the zone. Let's go back left. They don't have the guys over here. Let's see if Ramondre can finish what he started. I mean, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way. Touchdown, Ramondre. We're back in it. We got stick, but obviously we have like 5 on this. Wide open. There you go. 3-point game. We've climbed back from down 21. Not a great start for them here from the 19-yard line. Come with a blitz. Keeping Beasley deep. Can run up if we have to. Wide open on the outside. Not even close. He's just not even close. I get it. It's a lot to ask for, but you got to do better. You got to make sure that you don't give up that deep play because you have no safety help, but At the same time, you can't give it up that easy. You got to make it at least somewhat more challenging. As I don't know why Jelani's not finishing that play. We did enough. We kind of like hip checked him out of bounds. Jelani's like, nah, dude, I got the hook. I can't follow this blatantly wide open player. I got to wait for somebody to come back to me. If that guy's secondary routes back over to me, I'm your man. Oh, no. Nah, it doesn't matter. He doesn't go to him anyways. What the hell was that? I thought he was about to pitch it. I got scared. Defense, unfortunately, back to its old ways. We're coming with the heat. We're ringing a lot here. Middle of the field is a little dangerous. Quick throw is wide. And, of course, we don't finish it. Gamble one-on-one to the 7-yard line. I was not getting involved. Make your bread here. Get some stops. I can't get over there. And, of course, our guy dives and misses it. They didn't run the ball once, did they? They just gashed us. Well, that drive we just had feels pretty crappy now, I got to be honest. It's that handoff to Stevenson. He gets some pretty good blocks, fighting hard, gets the first down. Once you get Stevenson rolling, you got to just feed him. You just let the train keep going until it falls off the tracks, which even now it hasn't. Oh, look at him go! He's unstoppable! One of the craziest 10-yard runs you'll ever see. Wow! That is genuinely absurd. To the right side, we're just getting our first down. Oh, he's got room to the outside. Stiff arms him out to the 37. I mean, to go from 8 for 24 to 15 for 104 with a touchdown is just ridiculous. It's not a big run that did it either. It's just consistency. We go right back to the ground as well. Slowing down a little bit. Oh, he was trucking to the 23. We're moving now. We're moving now. Back to it. I'm not going to stop. They wanted to throw all the way down the field. I'll run all the way down the field. I don't care. Try to bounce it, and he still gains 8. It's not a bad run. Uh-oh. We're killing him out here. We are killing Ramondre, but what can we do? I'm actually going to throw this. You would think keep running until they're dead, but I think tight end's wide open. I think tight end's wide open. When you think something's open, you take it. Faulkner into the end zone. Stevenson is scary. They are afraid now. Defense needs to come up, though. They need to come up with the stop. Trey Faulkner wide open. It took a little while to get that route there. Over the shoulder. Kind of took his eyes off the ball there for a second, but hey, he did it. And we're back on the board again. Back-to-back answers. The real trouble has been trying to generate pressure without completely giving the defense the most open play of all time. And Marte Mapu is on Tyreek Hill, by the way. Oh, that's a bad decision. Are you effing kidding me, Gamble? What? I mean, if we're giving this up, like, you might as well just call it a GG. Like, hello? How is that? I mean, he actually played it pretty damn well, and he just holds on anyways. Is Waddle the greatest? Like, that genuinely just should not be, like, a catch. Damn, I just left him. Then I left that guy open. Then Jelani's not going to get deep. Good defense to the 2, but, I mean, this is literally looking like we're going to run out of time because we can't get a stop. Bentley's in here. Get a push. We do. Gets almost back to the line, though. I like when teams get heavy against us, and unfortunately, they're like, yeah, let's not do that. We're usually pretty good in those goal line actual stands. Then now they're getting a little funky with us. Trying to get in there with Beasley. I mean, we do get the stops to the 2 now. I'm feeling throw. I'll be honest with you, but I don't know. Gamble one-on-one. Get some help. He does, and that'll be a stop. To the 3. It's going to be a field goal. It's up to the offense. 5 minutes left. Down 6. Maybe less. Who knows? Maybe we get a block. Oh! No way. I thought they were going to give us the late hit on the QB. I genuinely, like, even though we got the timing, I hesitated on even diving. I was worried about the freebie. 6-point game. Maybe it's our turn for a miracle. Harper on the return. Oh, guys came out of nowhere. Good return, though. He would need to have a monster last couple of games, but, I mean, he's closing in on 2K rushing. Clock is not really a problem, but I also really love this drag. And let's drag this crosser. Yeah, Drake May's got room. Really wish someone would have helped block, but that's a lot of yards. Only problem is going out of bounds. Like, we really need to drain this clock a little bit, so let's get back to the ground. I mean, there goes Ramondre. Once he's in the zone, man, he is dangerous. You can't let him get in the zone. Like, you let him get that ability going, and it's... And I wish I could get something to the flat here. It's a problem. Kind of, you know, levels them a little bit there. They couldn't really tell. They're like, you know, you got the running back and the tight end going to that side, but there's, you know, different levels. And they're like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Bradley Chubb has had a pretty good game, so this could be his opportunity to get us out of the zone, which I don't know if I like. Our own guys kind of got in the way, but Ramondre finds a little crease for 5. I don't know how I feel about actually going into this chew clock, but we're going to. Ramondre wide open. Yeah, that was a really good wrap-up tackle. We gained 2, though. It does suck, though, that we have that giveaway when we said we weren't going to, but I still just can't believe our guy didn't recover. And Ramondre is going to be short. Oh, no. Do you hurry up to the line? I mean, this should be automatic, no? You got Ramondre. Our own lineman almost just killed us. Who expects us to hike it before the 2-minute warning? That's why I decided to do it then and there. We need to eat the rest of this clock. I don't care what anyone says. I would rather lose because we can't get into the end zone than for us to do what everyone figured was going to happen, is score too quick and then give them a chance. They've moved down the field way too easily. Way too easily. I think we run the clock one more time and then we take chew clock off. Throw it away. Might have had that deep in, but I don't want to overthink it. 3rd and 3. We can easily make something happen for 3rd and 3. 4th and short. We get sacked there, and the whole dynamic changes. All right, screen pass. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ooh, I don't like that we're moving too easily here. Inside the 5. I'm actually a little surprised they're not calling a timeout here because I'm wasting this down. I know they're going to call timeouts after this, I would say, but I'm wasting this all the way down to 30 seconds. There's really no reason not to. Even them having 20 seconds is probably too much if they have all timeouts. So I think we're playing this about as well as we can, but even that might not be enough. Even if we get into the end zone, we might still not have done enough. Even though these guys are probably blitzing, I kind of need this clock to continue running so they can waste a timeout. Right? Oh, no. I think you fall short. Wait, they're going to let us waste this clock all the way down? Wait, do they not know the situation here? Wait, I'm so confused. I don't know what they're doing there. 11 seconds left. An extra point puts us in the lead. I don't know. Why are we off kilter here? What's going on? We got the wind? They're icing us. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but now they waste a timeout? This seems strange. I mean, that's enough. I don't really need much more than, you know, just a little bit of power. Okay, I mean, I really want this ball to stay in play, so we got to make sure that is something that happens. Problem is, I have no idea what I need to do that. Slightly aim it up, I guess. That is literally perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. I don't know why they didn't fair catch it, though. I guess maybe a miracle? Oh, my God. Almost had it. I'm going to go 3-man deep, I think. I know it's a little early to do so, but I think if you give them a crease, they're going to find something. But if you man up and you have all those safeties, they got to try to find something underneath. Which he's going to try to... I know it's only 2 yards, but... Really? Like, really? Really? That tight end room is just unbelievable. What are they doing here? They're tricking us. Why are we up? Why are we falling for this? Like, what are we doing? Okay. I mean, they got a pitch play in them? Yeah, I don't know. The Miami Dolphins just blew that situation. We played it, though, absolutely perfectly. That was maybe the most impressive, like, finish to a game I've ever seen. Like, that was just perfectly run. 11 seconds left. Nothing really they could do with it afterwards. Just, we did so well there. Shout out to Ramondre in the second half. He was unbelievable. I mean, just starting the game out, 8 for 24. Picked it up hard. Everything was starting to click. The blocks were a little bit better. And he was just breaking every tackle. I would love to see how many broken tackles he had that game. Of course, we were really, really bad in the first half. But after that, we redeemed ourselves hard. You know, we said we weren't going to abandon the run. We said, you know, the problem is we run the ball, it doesn't work out, and then we give up on it. And you can see the pass game was basically useless, but at the same time, a way better completion percentage. You know, 13 for 19, we won the game. That's all that matters. I don't really care what the numbers look like. But, yeah, we struggled in the run game, and then it started to pick up again. You know, we came back to it, and it worked out. 12 broken tackles, mind you. Their run game was locked in. They got locked up anyways. Our defense was great. Receiving Stevenson, player of the week, maybe? Perhaps. 2 touchdowns on top of it. Sack totals, 1 for Gamble. 1.5 for Travis Jones, a half for Seiler. Chubb with a pick, Gonzalez with a pick, and their kicker missed a deep one, which made all the difference. But yet, we stopped the bleeding, we won a game, giving us a pretty good chance at the playoffs. Let's be honest. Everyone here, 21-0, we thought it was over. We thought it was absolutely over. We scored 13 points on them last time. We calmed down. We relaxed ourselves a little bit. We, thought about the situation, took what the defense was giving us, and then Ramondre did what Ramondre does, which is carry the hell out of us. 3 medium route, 2 catch, spec catch anyways, 1 irregular catch in traffic, 1 a run block power, 1 a ball carrier vision. I think possession might actually be better. It's not bad, though. Faulkner looks great. Had a couple of nice plays in there, but overall, yeah, the main problem for them was the management. If they manage that clock better defensively, 30 seconds is enough for them to easily get down the field on us. They showed us all game long for the most part, 90% of the time, that they could easily do that. Beating that team is always satisfying. Same here. I'm frustrated that I didn't outplay Tua. Yeah, I really don't care. Did we get anything for it? No? Okay. You did not play Tua, but we won. That always means something. Time to go against Cincinnati, who we seen take care. Well, at the time, they were taking care of business. They're 8-7. This is a massive game, actually. Cincinnati is a direct competitor to us for a wild card spot. The Raiders, they're looking in. They're at 8-7. They've got a chance. Buffalo's still technically in it. We have the Jets after that. What are the Jets? 6-9, but they would love to play spoiler. Why wouldn't they? So this is kind of coming down to the wire here a little bit. Player of the week, unfortunately, we did not get. Brock Purdy had 4 total touchdowns, about 250 total yards. N'Kobe Dean with a sack, a pick, and 10 tackles. Stone with a pick, 6 and 5 tackles, and then Stroud with a really good performance of 380 yards, 3 touchdowns, and more importantly, only missed 4 out of 32 throws, which is obviously probably the bulk of that. And let's take a look at the Bengals. Obviously, we haven't really paid attention to their team so much, so we will take a look at their injuries if they have any, which they don't, which is a little rare because most teams we have seen have had an injury or two, which is, pretty on par. Would make sense. It's a freaking end of the season. But let's take a look at this team, though, itself. As Joe Burrow has 87 throw power, just enough speed to get around if he needs to scramble. Very accurate, obviously. That's the big thing with him, is very accurate. Running back situation, though, they have a running back, Jake Armstrong, who looks okay. Zach Moss, also faster than I would have thought. 90 speed, I thought he would have been a little slower than that. Really good trucking guy, so maybe not quite the size of Stevenson, but definitely seems to, pack a bit of a punch, similar to Stevenson. Wide receivers, obviously, they have Jamar Chase, they have Higgins, and then they have rookie Matthias Mills, who obviously has that prototypical wide receiver height, 6'1", 211. That's like a proper number 2 wide receiver. They're going to be playing him in the slot, though, it seems. They also have a rookie tight end, Jeff Cole, who they should probably be starting, but Gesicki, I suppose, is better for the time being. Left tackle, Trent Brown, which is a little surprising because they have Orlando Brown there, too. For some reason, they're flipping him. I guess it works out better. A little more athleticism from Trent Brown. Makes sense at that left tackle spot. Left guard's okay. Center's pretty good. Right guard's pretty good. And then Mims is actually starting. So they're just replacing Orlando with, what's his name? Trent Brown. Miles Murphy, obviously all the potential in the world, size, speed. Power moves at 81, so not terrible. And then, of course, Hendrickson is starting to regress a little bit, 82 speed with 92, probably 94 finesse, if I had to guess, based on that regression. Chris Jenkins, 85-plus power move. McKinley Jackson definitely needs some work at the DT2 spot. Outside linebacker, Malik Harrison, the morale's low. The speed isn't, though. Middle linebacker is an X-Factor rookie, by the way. Jermaine Pratt got replaced by him as the number 2. And then Logan Wilson on the other side with a lot of speed still, even though he's regressing. Corners, Cam Taylor-Britt and Daxton Hill, they're very athletic, with DJ Turner very athletic at number 3. Not a whole lot of technique, but a lot of speed, which is always really scary. Geno Stone, the opposite. Not a whole lot of speed, but great technique with the zone coverage. And then Jordan Battle. You know, decent zone coverage, decent enough speed. And he's a very high overall kicker, 95 kick power McPherson. And then punter Brad Robbins, 91 kick power. So a pretty good team. Obviously, as we expected, the offense looks great. Defense, I think there's some definite weaknesses. They don't seem to run the ball too well, so I'm going to, trust them. Short to medium range, get you a little bit of the best of the both worlds of medium. And then attacking them, we're going to go right back to the ground. Stevenson got us back on track. He won us that game almost single-handedly, and we will continue to reward him with that. And before we head into this final game of the episode, we have Keon White, who actually has played pretty significant snaps, and he actually is really good. 2 to power move puts him now at 83 power move. Has an upgrade point, and yeah, just a solid backup. A lot of teams would love to have a guy like him as their number 2. What the hell kind of cheese is this? The Bengals are out here rocking the all whites during a snow game. They're cheating. How come everyone gets to wear all white while it's snowing? Trying to tell me that this is fair. I can't even see me. I suppose it hurts them too. Oh my God, guys, bouncing off of everybody. It's also New Year. Happy New Year. Apparently, that's at least what, that's what it said in the beginning. Sunday night primetime doesn't really look like night at all. The snow is just throwing me off, just like the snow white. Unis, 27 touchdowns, 27 interceptions for Burrow. Great touchdown to pick ratio. Wouldn't know what that's like. But another snow game. We asked for a lot of these last year, got none of them. So far, 2 on the year. That might be our coverage. That's all right. That's fine. Barely even kept his feet on. Gain of 3. Everything's so quick, though. Like, we even got into the game quick. Like, everything is quick. The play was quick. Trying to get back. Oh, no. I don't think we had a chance at him anyways. I was looking for that crosser. That was a deep old play. What even was that? Okay, it was a curl shot. I thought it was a streak that he just underthrew. Because it didn't really look like, maybe it was just so perfectly timed that it just didn't even look like that was the route. Like, he didn't really come back at all. He's got a deep shot, and he's coming back. Speaking of coming back, oh, God, Higgins to the 24-yard line. You know what? This is going to be a controversial take. I don't like the snow games anymore. I don't know what it is. They throw me off. The uniforms, they just look too similar. Pretty good defense. There you go. Just like we expected their run game to suck, it is starting to suck. The suck has started. I just like a warning every once in a while, As Barmore is going to make a big play. He's breaking off of tackles, but he got that extra blocker. Loss of 3 on the throw, though. You got to assume Barmore helped with the hurry there. Cover 2, invert. Where's Beasley? There he is. Covering the deep mid. Can't get over there, though. That's too deep. And that'll be a touchdown by the Bengals. They expect us to go deep, but that's a little too deep, I think. Jamar Chase over the middle. Who would have thought? It's a good team. This Bengals team is not bad. They're, on the... Well, they're not on the out, but they're trying to, confirm their spot for the playoffs as Tyquan Thornton goes untouched at the 35-yard line. Drake May, the yards weren't great last week. The touchdowns weren't even that great, but at least it was only 1 pick, and even then that 1 pick really wasn't his fault. It's a timing play. His player just completely died. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter how the performance was. It's a win. It's a win is the performance that matters the most, as nobody gets that outside, and we're going to gain 2. It's still better than how we started last week, which, of course, we now know how it finished, which was amazing. An expertly run second half for sure. We're going to run the inside zone into their defense again as Ramondre gets blasted, but gains about 9. Go to the flat with Ramondre. I think they are going to be not blitzing. Also, Polk is back, isn't he? Let's just roll. Was Polk really back? I thought it said 2 weeks. Is he back early? How did I not, recognize? How did nobody clear this with me? Is he open? Douglas is open. He's running. He runs he's literally Kyler Murray run out there, but it's so funny watching him run, but hell of a play to the 7. I'll tell you what, I don't think the Cincinnati Bengals defense is laughing. I don't think they think it's as funny. They see that man running, just like Ramondre, short of the end zone by 1.5 yards, and they get worried. He's so nice to get Polk a touchdown here, but you give us this lane with Stevenson, we're taking every day of the week. Dives into the end zone, and I think he got the ball over the line. They're going to call it a touchdown. That's a risky play, but it worked. Touchdown Patriots. Here we go. Not a whole lot of room. Could have cut it inside, but the linebacker got there as well. We dive in, and ball is on the line. Touchdown. And I got to say, for it to be this close and them to like not really review it is a little surprising. I mean, I guess it's not close with this look, but like the ball is literally like barely on the line. It's close. It's a risky one. Much better, though. Much better. Of course, not as good of a defense in general, so kind of expected to be better, but it's us lately. You never know. Look at us covering freaking Jamar, and then nobody's up there. That's the thing with Beasley. You know, it's just like in preseason, high motor, relentless, because of the athleticism, able to make those crazy plays, like covering Jamar Chase on a crosser all the way down the field. Inside, there's no chance. Oh my God, he caught it. I know Gesicki's got those hands, but still. That, like, inside move from Jamar, we were all over that. The DB did get beat, too. I believed it, too. Good tack. Okay, I don't know how we're not getting him. You know, we're slowing him down. Somebody should be able to bring him down. I'm bringing a blitz. I don't want to bring, like, a crazy, like, man blitz, because, I mean, it's 2nd and 2, playing it risky. It's all about, like, the down and distance when you're playing it risky, you know? Like, do you risk the over-the-top instant touchdown on a 2nd and 2? No, you don't. But if it's 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, you haven't had to stop all day, yeah, maybe it's worth it. You know, maybe it's worth it. You haven't really shown much. This is your opportunity. Oh, my God, we're getting destroyed. And, man, that was just an example of what I was saying. But, I mean, it's actually pretty fitting so far. We haven't gotten a stop all game. Not that all game really fits. It's only the, the start of the 2nd quarter, but still. Damn, they're going to waste the whole clock, huh? Okay. 2nd quarter, 7-all. Ramondre at that dive, barely getting into that end zone. And then, of course, we had him on 3rd and long, and they found Jamar in the back of the end zone, basically. Well, diving into the end zone for their touchdown. It's frustrating because, stops have been strugglesome for us, like I said, and that was a chance, a big chance at a stop. Oh, my God, that quick throw. We're obviously giving them a lot of room inside because it's just tough to cover a tight end. They have the size. So even if you make the perfect read on a tight end, they've got the size, and the ball's in a good spot. They can catch it on you no matter what. And we had to cover. Oh, my God, that's a pick six, and Gonzalez dropped it. We had the tight end covered. We had to pick him up because he was going to be so much more open. And Gonzalez had a chance, and you know what? We're going to blitz last second. Are we going to get there in time, though? Oh, my God, we have to cover this guy. Oh, good job. Barmore killing Jamar. He's lucky he's not injured. Good defense. Considering we brought the call in late, I am impressed that we made that stop. Good defense. It sucks we didn't get that pick. Potential 6. But you know what? We got to stop. That's pretty good. I was going to say some would say progress, but then everyone stopped watching. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please. Oh, I thought he was going to break off the tackle. To the 27-yard line. It's an okay return. All right, the run game it's been something. It's been okay. It's wavery, but we did get a rushing touchdown to the outside. Oh, look at that hezzy. Damn, Ramondre showing off some speed this year. That hesitation was filthy. He was like, oh God. You should know that our move with Ramondre, I couldn't get inside. Our own lineman got me. But as I was trying to say before I was rudely tackled by my own player, we're going to try to get straight line. Okay. Oh, that's a great throw to Ramondre. It threw me off because Baker, instead of running a zig, I think it was Baker, just whoever was on that left side playing that slot role, might have been Douglas. They just ran a quick out. They didn't really care about the whole game plan. They just like, I'm just gonna run a quick out. Whatever happens, happens. That's a good throw. Virgil barely caught it. Please, Virgil. He's struggling with everything. What did he even do here? He just went one-handed? Could you not? You barely catch it two-handed, man. He gets blasted, barely stamps his feet to the ground. Can we not? Like, we're barely getting away with these. Damn, that's good coverage. I was hoping when, the kind of crosser, almost crossing patterns with the running back, running his guy into, and that he would have gotten something. I think that was the better bet with both guys covered pretty well. Just didn't work out. Stretch player, we're bouncing it. He's not fast enough. You're not fast enough. 8 yards gain. That's all right. 3rd and 2. Good setup. We are the short route merchants. Short down merchants. They don't really look like they're ready. Own guy knocks me out of the way. Luckily, Stevenson is relentless. Gains 5. I was going to hurry it up. Could audible our way into a nice play. He's open. And there goes Faulkner. Another touchdown. Back-to-back weeks. Maybe need for more than that, to be fair, because he's usually in that end zone. And we're going to take the lead. Once again, a little worried about the fact that every single ball we throw is just like a yard or two behind everyone. Oh, and we picked it! I didn't think we would get to it in time. Jelani Tavai, back-to-back weeks with amazing plays defensively. He is still our best linebacker. Beasley has been really impressive. But Jelani Tavai, make no mistake, he is linebacker one. I'm pretty sure we had the tight end as well. I felt like it was either A, a flat throw, you're getting maybe 5 yards. B, a wheel route, and he runs it right into McKenzie. Either way, I can live with both. I can't live with Jamar Chase running up the middle of the field wide open. We get over last second. He's playing possession because, I don't know what kind of route this even was. Curl route, middle of the field maybe. And it's just behind him. And Jelani yoinks it. Massive play. Massive play. They got inside leverage. I'm going to run it. If Baker can get to that linebacker, which he can't, we got the center going to him, though. And there goes Ramondre fighting. They're trying to pull him back. It's kind of futile. It's going to be 9.5 anyways. 1,500. Might not be a year, though, where he gets player like running back of the year. Not a lot of touchdowns. There goes Polk. He's back to the 7. Welcome back, Jalen. I'm not going to say I forced that one to him because I wanted Jalen to have a play, but I mean, I kind of forced that one to him because I wanted him to have a play. And we're not going to get away, are we? Oh, they're going to call that like a quarter of a yard sack. That was like an inch sack. I can relate. Do we go with slants? It's going to be a tough one. Jalen Polk with the catch. We're up 2 possessions. It feels like it's been a while since we've been able to say that. All right. Defense being a little opportunistic today. Couple of stops in general with the field goal as well. Rookie DT can't get in there. Oh, Lord. Jones getting cooked. We'll go for the strip because you've got people there. When you turn into a Frenchman because of a hit, you know it's a good one. You know you've done some things. And we're coming with another blitz. Jelani, nice hit to the knees. 6-yard gain, 2-minute warning. They can obviously make this a lot more manageable going into the second half if they can score something here on this final drive of the half. First half, that is, obviously. We go back to the running back. McKenzie, one-on-one, great tackle. Sometimes it's not all about hit sticks. When I see that we have help, that's usually when I go for that, take the ball away hit, or we're desperate because we're losing by a lot. I can't get over there. Oh, that is unfortunate. Really good timing play there, but yeah, Jelani, a little off. And I already thought we were based on matchup because I seen, players covering slot Jamar. But I guess not. Filthy slot. Running back's open. Oh, what a hit by Beasley. Taking out both of the players, his own and the other side. And that was a really good play. I don't know if you run... they're already kind of struggling as is. It's weird because it's like Burrow's throwing it way earlier than he needs to. We've got too much to cover, and we're going to get him with a coverage sack. We'll call a timeout just because, 15 seconds is a lot if, let's say, we get a decent return or whatnot. It's really just keeping our options open rather than, guaranteeing we're going to go for anything. Because I'd also rather have an 8-point lead than a 0-point lead. We make a mistake. As McPherson makes it look easy, obviously, even in the snow. It's an 8-point game. 16 seconds left. We're going to go for a return, I suppose. Give me a reason, basically, Taekwon. Give me something. Looks good. Looks pretty good. I mean, I needed a reason. I think he gave me one. I think he gave me just enough of a reason. Go route Baker. Can't get the tight end. If we would have got him there, that might have been like 50, 45-yard line. Let's go wheel drag. And then if this doesn't work out, we'll probably just kneel it out. I wanted something deeper. I'm going to take the sack to, well, they're not going to allow us to, but we're just going to kneel it anyways. To end the half. Of course, they call it with a second left. Like, what are we doing here? Like, okay, I guess we'll run the ball. You got us. Wow, you've done it. You forced us into it. All right, we'll take the 8-point lead into halftime. It'll at least be a positive half for once. Usually we're, down by a score or two. And, it gets a pretty good team. Obviously, at home for this one, so technically supposed to have the advantage. But yeah, if we win this game, I would basically guarantee our playoff berth. I would basically say it. Jets versus Titans, we obviously have the Jets next week, and the Jets got smoked by a really bad team, ironically enough. So if we lose this game against the Jets, sadness will ensue, without a doubt. Especially if it ends up losing us the playoffs. But you got the Lions and the Cowboys. Yeah, the Lions beating the Cowboys, who are actually in the playoffs, whereas the Lions are trying to make some miracle happen. I don't know if it's possible. It's 7-9. 8-9 is pretty unlikely, even with the 7th seed. Looking at all the other teams, I wish it would show their records as well, because 38-15 Minnesota over Green Bay. How big of a game was that? I don't freaking know. The only ones I really know about is our teams. And hey, Buffalo might have left the door open for us to win the division, beating the Dolphins by 6. Okay, I see you. We're showing some of the highlights. Main highlights were the first half, the first quarter highlights, so basically right out the gate. Run inside, that's kind of been our thing lately, and defend short. It's not bad. We get the ball as well. So basically just, I wouldn't say play conservatively, just don't turn that damn ball over. Is Harper's going to have a return? I almost wonder, though. Oh, look at Harper. Trying to do what he can. It's not even going to be that good of a return to the 27. But, I wonder if, the reason why Tyquan looks better is based on, where the ball is being received, usually it's far left when Tyquan gets it, which I imagine is playing a factor. Of course, you've seen the receiving touchdown leaders. McCaffrey on the top of the list of everybody, but everyone's tied for 5, including Ramondre Stevenson. And speaking of Ramondre, he finally gets out there. Jukes back inside. He broke the ankles at the far corner, but the guy that I thought I was going to guarantee the ankles for actually brought him down. Still an 8-yard gain, though. Yeah, of all the players, I actually thought it was going to be him, See what we got on this. I handed it off. I literally let it go, and he didn't go. Damn. Maybe some plays just aren't for me. It just maybe. I really want that wheel, but I also think screens are safer for us on 3rd down. And we don't get the block. Oh, Ramondre. I would have probably went for it on 4th and 1, but I'm glad we don't have to have the conversation. First down. Considering the guy was out there in no man's land with no help, that was almost an insane play that he made. Take what I can get. Try to bounce it. Oh my God, he's dead. First down, Faulkner, though. No fumble, no injury, and we're happy. I want to go verticals, but I think just in case somebody drops off, we're going to have the running back there. That was just stupid. It's a good bait, but why? Why? I saw him drop off, and I still thought I could fit it in there to the right. Why we had the running back there? Because I thought that was going to happen, and I still forced it. No, damn, overran the hell out of that. Of course, we don't hit stick T. Higgins to the ground. Can we get one game without throwing a pick? No? Just a single game? Oh, he's in trouble. Get over there. Come on, Gamble. Good defense, but could have maybe made a play on the ball. All right. They're going to go mid. They got, every receiver on their team out here. Oh, that's great defense. Another nothing gain. 3 plays in a row, I think. Good defense, Peppers. That'll be a punt. So the field goal or the interception doesn't actually matter too much. Yes, we were probably in position to almost score, but at least it doesn't lead to points. So, basically it's all for nothing. It's kind of hard to tell how many players they got up, but there's a lot here. Quick throw. Let's just leave it easy. I don't know why we've regressed so hard in our pass game to where, the only plays we're fully comfortable with are these short plays, but whatever's going to win you the game, just go for that. Really good blocking. Ramondre, a lot of room. Tries to bounce it for the home run play. Nice run to the 41. Ramondre on the day, 11 for 73 with a touchdown. Stretch of that outside. We're in the zone. I kind of want to switch this, but we'll still run it. As Ramondre is never going to go down one-on-one, especially when he's in the zone. 8-yarder. They want us to go for a shot play. I suppose I agree on 2nd and 2. Oh, please. That was a good defensive play. We were getting hit, and I was worried about that throw. Didn't want to take it in the first place because I figured it was going to be a hard one to fit in there. Decided to take it late anyways because the DB never went back. Good step up, but that's a good throw. And he drops it. There's no way you can drop that ball that late. How? Don't get me wrong. The defense has played pretty well, but I also think 4th and 2 is a go 4 down. And it's going to be forced. Oh, and then Baker holds on. What a catch. I knew it was going to be a harder catch that way, but I also knew there was a lesser chance of him getting blown up. Oh, no. We try, but yeah, he's not going to have any chance with just the offensive line playing like ass. That was a cool celebration. I don't know if he intended that, but it's pretty cool. He's really committing to the bit here. He's really committing to it. Rumors have it that he's still there. Streak for the tight end. And we're going to take Baker for some yards, 4 back. You're asking for a lot to hit a field goal, even within 10 yards, which, of course, 10 yards is the first down to gain. Get a block from Stevenson, maybe buy us some time. I think you take this, and he drops it. Oh, my God, this team. I would say I think you take this because you create 4th and 4. You give yourself an opportunity. If you want to kick it from 57, you also give yourself a chance to go for it. But nope, all that's gone. I like this punt. Yeah, I really like this punt. Get out there. Oh, to the 2. What a kick. And even though I got a lot of wide receivers out, they're all on the line, so it's going to take them longer to get out there. I think you bring the blitz. And he barely gets out. Oh, my God. He got upended, and he kind of like, pushed the ball forward like he was, running to the pylon. Be careful. Move him over. We're kind of like shifting. He's in trouble. Barely gets that ball away to the 1 again with the throwaway, basically. Start of the 4th quarter, 3rd and 11. Wanting to play aggressive, but also not wanting to give them the first down, I mean, you think you want to get that ball out pretty quickly again. Bring the blitz. You pretty much have to. Left the running back open. We can recover on that. Good defense, and he knocks it out to the 1. I don't even... man, I think you do bring the block, though. Because you're pinned here. You got a chance to block this thing and win the game right on the block. Not going to get there. And he was in trouble. Might have a chance. Tried. We had enough of a chance to catch and run. Probably should have fair caught it just in case he tried to do too much. You know what? To the 45-yard line, we're in a good spot. Defense, the punter mainly. Some really good stuff there. How we hesitated. Nice spin. 4 yards. I mean, I still believe in the run. It's like 5 across the board, and I believe in our blockers. I'm going to take that chance. First down. We're a little bit closer than we were before. I don't really like this look, so I'm going to actually throw this. Tight end's open. It's a tough throw. He's not really open. He got undercut. And I can't blame anyone but me. Because at the end of the day, that's a 96-speed corner. I didn't think that was who was matched up with him, the way he won that route, but it was, and we get beat. I genuinely don't know why I do this. I don't. Oh, come on. Oh, God, get back. Beasley made the tackle, of course. I do got to say, though, Beasley has brought life to the defense. It is making teams hesitate more because the middle of the field is not as free as it once was. We pick up, Jamar Chase perfectly on that end. The inside of the field is definitely a bigger danger with Beasley around. Outside, perfect coverage. If that ball was on target, McKenzie picks it. They got some really, its speed just kills. Like last game against the Dolphins, we couldn't really blitz, couldn't really do anything. Free rusher. No, get over there. Oh my God, what a hit. He got the first? I thought he was short. I might challenge this. I think he's short here. Of course, the replay is going to do nothing for us, but they give us a sideline view. I personally think he was short by a little bit. Let's see what they rule it. They're going to say first down. We don't lose a timeout, so they're saying that the spot wasn't correct, but it wasn't still enough to stop the first down. What even is the first down? I can't believe the marker's not over it. Where's the marker? Bro, I genuinely don't... How am I supposed to know where the first down is? Hello? Okay. I guess we're just saying that any run there would have resulted in a first down. We had to go in. We left the running back wide open there, but we had to. Oh, there you go. There you go, Jelani. This time no one's blocking us. Who would expect back-to-back all-outs? 2nd and 18. Defense is trying to carry this game to the finish line. Can they do it? Cover that crosser deep. Gamble one-on-one. Good teamwork. It's only a gain of 2. Yeah, I mean, our defense is doing really well today. 32nd pass defense rank, 190 on the day. I mean, that's like probably half of what we normally give up. Even is Beasley. Beasley's not in, huh? All right. It's going to have something deep. It's good defense, and it's going to be a punt again. Kind of crazy. They're relying on their defense hard, which they should, because our offense has been stupid bad in the second half. But then when you get a punt like that, it's 15 yards. And there's nothing I can do about it. If I sim that, there's a chance that the game actually goes for it there. And you know what? Speaking of going for it, I might go for the jugular. Release play from Polk. And it's almost picked. Can we have any ball go deep, though? I just want the ball to actually go into the air over a defender. Ramondre! Oh, what a play. 8-yarder. I thought we were gaining nothing there, and we were in a spot to have to punt, which we could still be, in fairness, but it's a lot better now. 3rd and 2. Surprised the linebackers aren't up. Their D-line has been pretty good, though. And they stop us. Oh, my. Our offense has been so bad. I really can't trust the go for. You know what? You punt it. I think you play defense. I mean, we've played defense so far. We've played pretty good defense so far. Why wouldn't you? The 17-yard line, 3 minutes left. It's also not like they get the touchdown and win situation. It's they have to get the 2-point. At best, it's overtime. I think that makes the decision a lot easier. Even though 4th and 2 is hard to pass on. Oh, no. That's a big play. Can we tackle him? We squared up perfectly. Barmore, come on. Somebody get some pressure. Base has just not been there. Ooh. Oh, my God, Dial. No, that's a pick 6. He's like talking crap and celebrating as if he didn't just, swat away the game winner. Screen pass. We're out there for help. Oh, yeah, you're not going to do that to freaking Jelani. Yeah, mistakes were made out here. Their tight end is injured. Of course, going to save him a timeout and the 2-minute warning. I really don't like how they have us spread out here, but what can you do? We're going to creep mid. You creep mid. And he's going to get sacked. 4th and 18 with a 2-minute warning. We're bringing the heat. The middle of the field is somewhat open. And he can't get the throw off because of the pressure. Turnover on downs. It's Jonathan Jones hitting Joe Burrow mid-throw. Like, he has his guy, but it needs to be perfect, and we're coming up with peppers. And you know what? The game's still not over. We're just slightly out of field goal position. I can't fight that. And they have 3 timeouts. But you know what? I think you just let the defense just do what it's done. You just run the ball 3 times. You get a first down to call it. That's great. If you don't, you let the defense just cook. Let the defense do its job. Ramondre tried to do it on his own, but couldn't. They're saying 54. Wait, it's 54-yard field goal. That is doable. I'm going to see the difficulty on this. Definitely not easy. But I think you try it. I think you try it. Looks pretty good to me. Is that for the win? It's barely in, and we win. I think we're headed to the playoffs with that kick. And hell, if we beat the Jets, maybe even reclaiming the division title. And for the game winner, the ball is fumbled and recovered by Trent Beasley for the game winner. And it's QB kneel time. The offense really didn't do super well, but the defense in this snowy battle came up clutch and somehow held the Bengals to 13 points. We were on the other side of that against Miami a few weeks back. And with that, are going to win back-to-back games, head to 10-6, and like I said, probably create that playoff berth. I think we've done it. I think we have stopped the bleeding. I think we turned it around enough. And we should be back in the playoffs. Once again, not a great performance by any means. The first half was much better than the second half by a lot. Throwing those picks still because we're trash. But the defense came up real big. And thankfully enough, was enough to win this game. Of course, May trying to do too much. That was pre-half anyways, wasn't it? So, I mean, who gives a crap? course, that was like right out the gate. Really, their only like big highlight play. Only 13 points on the day. Back to Drake May being, bad on the pass game, though, Completion percentage isn't that great. 2 picks again. 2 touchdowns, 145 yards. Of course, our second half was terrible. No points scored on their side, though, so defense really came alive, and we did enough just to get that field goal, just to close the game out. Stevenson was decent enough. It started to close up as well. Receiving, we talked about that pass game, has just been basically nothing. It really has, and even with Polk back, it hasn't really changed much. Of course, in the snow might have played a factor, but yeah, the defense, it was obviously the shining star. And Gamble must have done something right, because he has 2 upgrade points. 75 tackles in a season, okay. As far as safeties, hybrid seems to be the meta, the way to go these days. So 3-man coverage, which now puts him at what? 77 man coverage. He could play safety. And corner. I don't know why I said safety. Obviously, you can play safety. And then that's why you go hybrid. Even though it seems like it's always man coverage, you see 3 to zone, 4 to play rec, 1 to man coverage. It's a great upgrade. 79 overall with 78 zone, 78 man coverage. Versatile. And then Gonzalez, looking like he is going to be reaching 90 overall, and does not actually, believe it or not. Man-to-man, which gives him a 1 to man, 1 to press, 1 to play rack, 1 to jump, 1 to awareness. Looking good as ever, though, obviously. And I don't know if it's going to actually show us if we made the playoffs or not this early. Will it? And it does, unless that was already there. I didn't really actually see it. I didn't pay attention, but I doubt it would have been, because if we would have lost 2 in a row, the Bengals and the Raiders would have won 2 in a row. They would have been at, 10-6, 10-7, and we would be at, 9-7 or 9-8, whatever. So, yeah, I don't think we had that playoff berth before. I think it just updates a little earlier now. We're at the 6th seed, but we could easily jump to even the number 2 seed, because the Chiefs are 10-5. So, jump to the 3 or the 2 seed. We got to win this next game to even have a chance, though. Dolphins lose. We could be in business. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, which I thought was a great episode, there was some really good games here. Maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate continued support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PKR Plays for non-Madden content. And I would imagine there was Saints franchise earlier today, and probably a rebuild tomorrow. So be on the lookout for all that stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya.